Okay, y'all, this is pile 1, the amethyst crystal. Of course, thank you for being so patient. I'm still trying to figure out the setup. Shoot. Pile 2 is going to be my little plant, little Shirley. Aww. And then pile 3 is going to be elements of sage. Gotta get creative here. So you guys can pick more than one pile. You can pause it. Do what you like. Okay, pile 1. So this is your reading. And this is just going to be the setup. Because it's hard enough, okay? But we pulled the 7 of Swords out. And we have the Game Master. And this is my new deck here. We have the Game Master, the Dancer, Success in reverse, and then we have Oppression upright. I feel like you guys are coming into some sort of abundance. What your spiritual journey has taught you so far and what it's meant to teach you. I think this pile 1, you guys are learning that if you're not getting things in the right manner, it doesn't last. You're learning something about kind of like being, what do they call it, like an upstanding citizen. It's like you're doing things the right way now. In the past, it could have felt like everything was kind of a test, that it was always like a game, like a chess game. It was so slow. And you wanted to run. And you realize that sometimes running with no direction leads you nowhere, but into more trouble. I feel like your spiritual journey was meant to teach you something about passion. But like, passion that not only gives, but passion that receives. So I feel like this could be like in a creative manner, like you creating something hands-on was a very important part of your journey. I also feel like you guys are in this like present space of learning that God, your ancestors are literally, every time you make a step towards your goal, a step towards your passion, your dreams, making fantasy become reality, God is always funding your life, your dreams. Like, you literally do not have to worry about money, because money is always flowing, money is always coming. Some of y'all may be doing like odd jobs, but somehow he's paying the bills and you ain't complaining, because I feel like you're taking something from every season, every odd job, every piece of hard work, and you're seeing that progress. Even if others don't acknowledge it, you see it. I also feel like a lot of you guys have stopped going to kind of like temporary things to please you or to make you feel better about the things that you lost, the things that you had to leave behind, let go, the doors you had to close. I feel like in the future, you guys' spiritual journey will teach you how to speak for the voiceless, because maybe when you were growing up, you felt like you were in that position. You had to hide a lot of your gifts and your talents and your ambitions because you knew it rubbed people the wrong way. But now you're like, I'm in the season of not giving a fuck, and it seems to be funding my pockets, my dreams, and my lifestyle. So why do I need to run away from this? And you're definitely going to do some kind of, if you don't do social work, some type of volunteering, any type of acts working with people is something you're going to be doing in the future. Helping uplift people's opinions of themselves and of others, helping to heal communities, helping to raise awareness, maybe even consciousness. no longer having a target on your back, but targeting these institutions and companies and people that don't need to be in these high levels of power, basically, is what I'm getting. So let's pull some clarifiers for pile 1. What has your spiritual journey taught you so far? I mean, I don't know why my words keep getting. Maybe you see a 444, 444. Your birthday could be on the fourth month. What has your spiritual journey taught you so far? Let's see. Something about working with others, most definitely. What has it taught you so far? Some of you guys, it's taught you how to search for knowledge and be curious. Didn't I say? Yeah, High Priestess energy. I know. Honoring your knowing and not questioning what you feel, your intuition. It's taught you not so much to play in the fantasy, but more into the reality. Magician energy. Creating your dreams and not waiting for people to hand it to you. That networking card here. Calling the shots. Being more in the full energy and not in more childlike presence. How to balance, even when you had nothing. Even when you started from the bottom, now you're, yeah, success. But you know that. It's like you've been born again. People don't even know how the stuff you've been through. Some of you guys are retapping into that femininity. I see a lot of skin, a lot of freedom. I see a lot of I just feel I'm free. You broke the chains, you broke a curse, you broke your generational curses. Death card. When I look at that death card, it's like creating new beginnings, starting from a clean slate. 7 of Cups card. Like a lot of the things that were hidden from you, a lot of the things that were mysteries to you in the past are not anymore. The 2 of Cups card. You're starting to learn how to love because you started to love yourself. You loved yourself first, which was a great beginning. The 5 of Wands. You could be a little defensive, or you could be coming out of a defense. Didn't I say the Fool card? Of defensive energy about the past. I can pull more cards on that. 2 of Swords. Whatever this was that kind of made you feel like you were going in loops could have kept you up at night. Insomnia, constantly thinking. I think this is about a past love connection or some type of past combative energy that made you feel like you had to be extra protective of your energy. Ace of Wands card. It's just giving me big magician. Big, on the journey to passion, or you already have it. I'm walking. Every time I see this card, I see the same thing because it gives me the same energy. Everywhere you step, money money flows, money leaves. I don't know, but you're like a money magnet, and you know that. You know what you offer. You know what you offer to the relationship, to the business, to the partnership, everything. Yep. And you stopped letting people call the shots for you because you knew I feel like there's power in your voice. Like you command a presence when you speak. Or even before you speak. Some of y'all may need to speak up. Let's get some advice for this energy pile from Spirit. What has your spiritual journey taught you so far, and what is it meant to teach you? This is definitely something about your confidence. Your spiritual journey was supposed to teach you, to believe in yourself against the odds. That confidence is everything. Triumph in the reverse. But you know that. You know this confidence is directly related to your bag, to your abundance, to your generational wealth, the shadow side. Ooh, okay. One more. Conflict and defeat in the reverse. Patience and planning. So when you decided to go on this spiritual journey into the unknown, you kind of bumped into your shadow self. Excuse me. And there you were it could have kind of freaked you out a little bit, your shadow self, because you didn't realize how much of it makes up, like how much of your shadow makes up you as a whole. Like you can't run away from your shadow. But I think you're coming to a completion of that cycle, where you started that healing journey or you're at the end of it, a completion, a circle. You could be seeing infinity signs, eights, 888. Whatever you're building now, whatever partnerships that God is aligning you with, this is a forever thing. This is never going to fall. Even after you've ascended, this will always remain. Your name is very important. And your name is going to be written all over this. That yin and yang, that masculine and feminine energy. Mastering that. Yeah. Not just the receiving, not just the intuition, compassion, but also the action, the assertiveness, the authority, the power. Yeah, I love this energy for you, Pile 1. And if you feel that you're called to any of the other piles, definitely check those out. Okay, hey Pile 2, so we got the Ace of Cups, the Filmmaker in reverse, the Aeon, I don't know how to say that, the Indolence here in reverse, Prince of Discs, Ace of Discs, and, Princess, my bad, and Change. I'm definitely getting like spiritual teachers from this pile. You could have water energy in your chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like in the past you could have done a lot of like pile 1, a lot of temporary things to hide maybe the things you were going through, or those emotional depth, that emotional depth with this Indolence card in the past. In the reverse. You could live kind of like in a fantasy reality, like you like to create your own world, and you like to see that in reality. Like you have a very picturesque, or like a very like evolved inner world, and now Spirit is asking you to bring that out, like let other people share in that with you. You could have been like so private, so deep, so passionate, that you even may have hid this part of yourself from you. Like sometimes your worst enemy can be yourself. I don't know why I keep tripping over my words. Like I don't know what that's about. But I see here that you've even like done some type of like astral traveling. You could be a very big dreamer, or you could be looking into past lives. Or maybe you even could be like nomadic, like you never stay in one place for too long, you're always moving. But this is teaching you something about being otherworldly or even worldly. Like God really wants you to explore the world. Like God doesn't want you to be chained to one place, and I feel like that's something you've come to terms with. You're learning to, in the future, you'll be surrounded by a lot more people that share in the same interests and ideologies as you, and it'll be easier and more comfortable to have conversations with them. And even in the future, you are going to reach your highest self. I see that here with this mirror. Here goes the infinity sign again. Yeah. Because you've learned to no longer fight the tides of change, but embrace them. Once you kind of shake out of that stubbornness and that, that doubtful nature, that self-sabotage, you start to get in healthier flows, taking care of your body, taking care of your image, and really real life building. You're definitely a spiritual teacher. You go on and work with children. You could have children. You could also be a painter. Like you're not afraid to get messy, you're not afraid to fail, to make mistakes, because you know that after you fall you can get back up again, and you still have so much more life and so much more journeys and adventures to go on. I see like a newfound happiness, like don't let the sun, y'all, my singing voice off today, because you know what I'm saying. But you know the song, Don't let the sun go down on me. This is what this is giving me, the kindergarten teacher. Yeah, definitely, I see that. I see the yin and yang again. That masculine, feminine energy, you wearing that shit on your sleeve, okay? I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm not afraid to show that to other people, because the right people won't be afraid of that, won't be afraid of me, won't be afraid to express and to love out loud like I do. Let me see. Whatever you already know, whatever you're manifesting is going to be so big, you can't even hold that. You're going to have some type of accountants counting your money, because this is huge. Like, you could even have like a very, like, people like your body, they see that it's toned in all the right places. I feel like the world card energy here again, like, I'm here to stay. Can't nobody take that away from you. Let's pull some clarifiers for this energy pile too. Little plant. Ooh. Little Shirley. She trying to get in the picture. What is your spiritual journey meant to teach you already? And what has it taught you so far? How to? What is your spiritual journey meant to teach you, and what has it taught you so far? Ooh, the Empress. Okay. People know you're abundant. The Hangman. Excuse me, the Hangman, the Tower, and the Hierophant. You already coming out like with all the big major arcana. I'm not somebody to play with. You know, people know you cross me and then you know what I'm saying? Don't even approach me with the BS, because I see it. I seen it before you came. I seen it when you was approaching, and I energetically let you know, don't even try it. This is like this is different. It's like magic. But it's like real magic, for real. You feel like things were moving very slow for you, and a lot of things happened that were testing your faith, your patience, and even your gifts. But a lot of this was just so that you could come out of your shell and start exposing the real you, and start sharing that. Even though you know that there's snakes and haters amongst the crowd, you know they can't stop nothing. And honestly, when they try, it just goes back on them. Like, they get the brunt of that. They get all of it. Princess of Pentacles. You have a major spiritual protection. The Star card has come out. Yep. But you know that already. You know that you're magnetic. Your abundance, your shine. You glow in the dark. You are a star seed. You could be a crystal child. The Hermit in reverse. Like, major arcana. Yeah, the Hangman and the Hermit in reverse is telling me you're coming out of this season of feeling stuck and stagnant and very slow moving into something more consistent and more like positive movement forward. Like, it's gonna be like more of a steady flow. Like, it's time. No more loss, no more lack, no more financial issues. Because look here, Queen of Pentacles, isn't that twice? No, you have the Princess of Discs. So you had to grow up. Like, you had to grow up to be able to fulfill your passion, fulfill your dreams, but also to learn how to handle this financial abundance God was going to give you. Spirit has been helping you manifest. The Queen of Cups in reverse, also in touch with that femininity, because this is how you bring this about. You listen to your intuition. Your intuition makes you shine. It literally does. You could have gut intuition, and you could also have your third eye. You could have it all around, really. Three of Swords, no more heartbreak. No more having to, like, cut people down, because we don't got time for that. I need to be in this compassionate and open and receiving energy, so that the universe can show me why I had to wait. You know, like, so they can bless me with all the things that we've been manifesting together, so I can attract in my soul family. Like, this is huge. Pile 2, this is really huge. Anything else? Alright, let's get some advice for this pile. Pile 2, advice for this spread from Spirit.